Okay, here we go. How's it going? This is Digman80 on YouTube and Heavy Chevy on rcgroups.com. Okay, this video is to show you how I do my Cybird wing repairs. Took me a little bit to figure them out. I'm putting up this video because it would have been nice to have seen a video like this when I was learning how to do it. So that's why I'm putting it up there. Check out my shirt. Dun, 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 dun. I bought this because it reminds me of Cybird. Pretty cool, eh? Okay, wings. Here's a set of wings. There you have them. Open them up. Okay, these wings are off a Thunder Roc, which is a clone of a P2, and you can use this method to repair the wings from a P1 or P2 or Thunder Roc or whatever you want. This is a 39-inch wingspan. Often these birds' wings will break here and here. That's the most common places for breakage. How to repair them works pretty well, and it really helps to strengthen them up, is to use, I use a 2-part epoxy. It's a 4 or 5 minute epoxy. This one is formulated for metal, but you can still use it for plastic. It's what I had. I bought it for something else, so I don't want to waste my money, so I use it for this, and it works fine. What I do up here is the first thing I'll do is look at where the break is, line it up again, put them nice and flat out on a table, line it up as straight as you can get it, and I'll put a drop of crazy glue on that. And after that, I will take a piece of carbon rod, and I'll make it the length from here to here, and I'll put it on the front. And the reason why I put it on the front is because often when you crash, that's where it might hit. So I put it on the front, and then I put 2 or 3 drops of crazy glue on that just to keep it in place while I'm going to glue it. After that's done, I will mix up my 2-part epoxy glue, and I will coat that whole section. Okay, I'll coat it on the front here, and I'll coat it on the back here. Okay? Don't be shy with that glue. That's where your strength is going to come from. It adds a little bit of weight, but it's totally worth it. It really helps to strengthen up your wings, and your bird can take a little bit more weight on it. Same thing with down here. Down here, I don't often use a piece of carbon rod this whole length. I just use a little piece about 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide, just where the break is. And again, I crazy glue that into place, and then I use the epoxy glue and coat it. Okay. If you don't have carbon rods, you could go to the grocery store and pick up some bamboo skewers. I think I have some. Yeah, I have some kicking around right here. This is them. Bamboo skewers for shish kebab. So you could use that if you wanted to. Just as an example, they're lightweight, and they're bamboo. They're pretty strong. That is how I repair my wings. Here is, while I got you here, you might as well see something else. This is my stock Thunder Roc or P2 Thunder Roc clone. It's a 3-channel ornithopter, again with repaired wings, because as I was learning to fly this beast, I crashed it so many times, and really wanted to learn, so I repaired the wings many times, and I repaired the whole dang bird many times. Oy, let me tell you. Anywho, the only difference here is that I put tape over the repair to reinforce it. I'm not going to do that with my new wings. I don't think it's necessary. We'll see. This tape is tucked tape. I use tucked tape for everything because it is so super duper sticky, and it stays stuck really nicely with the flap rate, and it's pretty thin. One other thing I didn't mention, back to these wings for a split second, that epoxy there comes out gray, but I used a brown Sharpie and I just colored it brown. Just a little tidbit of information there. Okay, let's open this up for a second. So this is a stock Thunder Roc P2 clone. Here you have it. Nothing out of the ordinary about it. This elastic band here, this can be used if you wanted to run just a basic lipo and you didn't want to use the box. So you can pop the box right out of there, stick a lipo in, use this elastic band with this clip here that you just hook the band over. And what this is, it's a clip you get from a loaf of bread. Okay, so there you have it. Put it underneath your bird. You can slide this all around, keeps your battery in place. I was flying it without this battery case, but I put it back in, and I just leave it in. Personally, you can take it out if you want, doesn't really matter. It's whatever, really. There you go. It took me a while to master this bird. It is very hard to control. What I did first, the third channel here for the rear servo, I actually just put my elevator in a nice, fairly up position, and I didn't worry about the third channel as I was learning how this bird behaves in the air, because it is rather hard to learning how to control this darn bird that we all know and love so much. So now that I've reintroduced my third channel elevator, I do really like it. I find that when your bird's up in the air and you're commanding it to turn and you want it to respond a bit faster, well, you tap that elevator, just give it a quick little tap, little flip up, and boom, it's turning a lot faster all of a sudden. I really like that. That's what I pretty much use it for. I don't really use it to help me climb. I use faster flapping to help it climb. Okay, one other thing here. This is my P1 hybrid. It is in very dismay right now as I'm waiting for new parts for it to show up. I'll just show it to you while I'm here. I'll just pull this body directly off. It's a real old crappy body. Should buy a new one from Mr. Nathan on flybird.com. He's got parts available for the P1. Tons of parts, everything you need. He's got it. He's the man. Anywho, here it is. From here all the way up is a stock P1. There you have it. And what I've done is from here back, I have cut and attached a piece of my Thunder Roc frame from another donor bird, which you can see just over my shoulder up there. Anywho, that's my parch bird. And you got your ball joints here. And all of a sudden, shabam, whammy, you can fit your 39-inch wingspan wings onto your P1. If you're going to do this, I got 2 flights out of it before I stripped a gear in here. One of these suckers in here. Oh gosh dang, you gotta hate that, eh? Oh, your bird's flying and then comes down. Jeez, I've seen that too many times. Which is why I'm getting myself metal gears for my birds, because I've had enough with all this crap and gear stripping, and who needs it. So yeah, as I'm waiting for the metal gears to show up, that is it. It is the length of a P2 or a Thunder Roc clone, but it is the lighter weight and faster flap rate of a P1. And the 2 flights that I got out of it were awesome. It's a little bit slower, which is nice because it's easier to control that way, and you have a lot more time to fly it into the air, I find. Anywho, I'm pretty excited to have the differences between the 2 different birds. Anywho, rate, comment, do whatever you want. That's cool. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope the Cybird wing repair tips will help somebody else out, because that's the main reason I'm putting up this video. Alright, Digman80, Heavy Chevy, signing out. Adios, sayonara, Cybird, say goodbye. Bye everybody, see you later.